Weather's so nice, I just forgot that there could be no audio.
Check, check. Check 1, 2. Is there any audio?
I know JP can hear me.
I can hear y'all. Wait. Let me check.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's a silent film.
Zach, can you pull up on your laptop? Or on the phone or something? In the comments, let us know. Oh, are we good? I think we have audio.
Okay.
I just threw the pot holders down. Wait, back up. Just pretend.
All right, we're good.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
Hi,
Courtney.
Pietro.
Hey, Courtney.
How's your day been?
Great. I've been had a great walk down the street where I was able to see some kids playing outside, squirting water guns, and I thought, man, it's a good time to be a kid right now.
It is. I mean, school's about to start again. My favorite thing about August was like that pre-school anticipation. You're trying to hold it off as long as possible, but you also get those school supplies.
What was your favorite food as a kid?
I really liked Dino chicken nuggets and canned green beans.
Nice.
Super nutritious.
Nice.
What about you?
Mac and cheese. Thick and creamy macaroni and cheese. Okay? Many of you may have, or may not have heard about this, but I have a cooking show. Yeah, welcome. Rate the sound of the macaroni and cheese. If you've been and you can't stop your lunchbox from swimming.
A horse put it Spider-Man.
Now fold this long ways like a hot dog. Get us our measuring cup.
What are we doing for entertainment tonight, Pietro? Well, hey.
Hello everyone, I'm Pietro.
I'm Courtney.
And welcome to the Thick and Creamy Mac and Cheese Show.
Where we teach you how to make boxed mac and cheese because it's very, very complicated.
And we play a lot of fun games while we do it.
Yeah.
So, thank you for joining us tonight. Tonight we have our Kraft, good old Kraft, great company.
They're doing great on social media too. They've had a great
Spirals.
Twitter presence lately.
Really?
Yeah, it's true.
That is awesome. Yeah, one of these days we'll have them sponsor the show, but we got our spirals.
Wow. So for anyone not familiar with the Mac and Cheese Show, throughout the show we're going to be ranking 3 very important things that happen when you're cooking mac and cheese that really determine its quality. Pietro, would you like to cover those for me?
Of course. We got packaging, boil time, and sound. So these 2 we figured out ourselves, but the sound, you will be a part of that at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that, and you'll all vote for those.
So to start us off, Pietro, would you like to detail the packaging for us while I start this boiling?
So what we'll do here is we're going to discuss the packaging so I can rate it for you. So we're very familiar with this. This is Kraft. We've been here, done this. But if you haven't seen it, I'm just going to still break it down. This here is pretty standard. I mean, the Kraft thing, I mean, I'm pretty sure they own like half of the world, so they just have this standard Kraft, logo. It's not too bad. But this here is, this looks very tasty. I would say it is a little, it's enlarged to show detail. I'm glad they covered that because otherwise, that would be enormous for my eyes. This here, I mentioned this before. I don't like it. I don't like
the teal or the
frilled edges of the notebook paper.
Disgusting.
I mean, time and again. Everybody knows you got to get rid of that. So, let me think here. What would I rate this? I'm gonna give it maybe a 4.
Ooh, brutal. Brutal. That's sad. We've started the boiling water, so JP, would you mind throwing up that boil meter? Thank you so much. And as we're doing that, as we're waiting for this water to boil, I think we have a little something happening, but oh, thank goodness he's here.
Oh,
hey guys.
90s kid.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
How's it hanging?
Great.
Oh, it's good to be here. I heard you all talking from down the street, and it was just like, wow, they're talking about being a kid.
Can we zoom in on that middle part?
I'm a 90s kid. I mean, there was no better decade to be a kid, am I right?
So
Only 90s
true.
kids would
The
know.
middle part.
Yeah.
The middle part.
But
Up.
You know, I thought we could
his hair a little
thought we could play a game this week. Very 90s. I got some drinks for y'all.
Ooh,
I
like
got,
cocktails or?
No.
Oh.
No. Come on.
We're
Capri
kids.
Suns. Are you kidding me? We're gonna play the hit game. What's in my pouch?
Wait.
What's in my pouch? So, alright, so our
Okay.
two wonderful hosts are going to be blindfolded, and they will have to spear their Capri Sun with their straws.
Yes.
Then
Okay.
they will identify what flavor of Capri Sun it is solely by taste.
Okay.
So what I'm going to need to happen right now, both of you to please allow me to get into the workstation right here. I'm going to trade this basketball for these bandanas.
Oh, I
which
got
you
mine.
will tie around your eyes. As soon as that's
Sorry,
ready,
audio. I apologize. My pop star mic got some bandana in it.
you know, pop star mics
Are
very
prone.
90s.
Yeah. Oh,
Very 90s.
Brittany all over those.
You two are pretty good hosts. You give out like a JT Brittany vibe, like a
All denim look.
all denim look. Yeah.
I'm very
Like,
disoriented.
maybe like a non-dating, you know, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you.
I'm
Wow.
not, just to
Thank
mention, I'm
you.
not a huge fan of the 90s, so.
Oh, well, only 90
sorry.
kids would get it, so
It's not gonna.
please. All right, so I'm gonna hand
Sorry.
you each a pouch. We have this is our flavor. This is our flavor for the first pouch. They were not told. All that they know is that these will represent different types of coolers. Different types of coolers. The Capri Sun franchise, renowned for their use of cooler in title. All right,
Ah.
so now you have a plastic-wrapped Capri Sun straw.
Gotta find that.
Oh,
That's a pointy-
I think you put the pointy part in your mouth.
Yeah. I was trying to locate it so I knew which
Smart.
side to poke with.
Smart.
All right, so in your hand now is the flavor. You were to pierce the pouch. Now, pierce the pouch.
Pierce the pouch.
Really go back. Yeah, you're allowed to drink now. Drink it. Drink it underneath the bandana. That's why we went with bandanas and not
This takes me back really.
to take you back to 1999, like the
Wow.
Charlie XCX
Yeah, when I
song.
was 3. It's very light, honestly. I'm surprised at how light this is. Maybe that's why it's cooler. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. I just can't see it.
Definitely getting peach vibes.
Peach vibes.
Your name is Peach. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Could be.
This tastes like indiscriminate fruit sweetness.
Yes, there's a lot of fruit in
All
there.
right, can we guess what's in the pouch?
I taste
Splash?
The word splash is not in there. Remember, it's a cooler. It's not splash cooler.
Oh.
It is not
Wait,
splash
what? I
cooler.
thought that was an option.
That was an
Unfortunately.
option. Petro, I'm sorry. You were wrong with the first
Okay,
guess.
Oh.
is this the mountain cooler?
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow.
Yes.
I guess we know who the Michael Jordan is to the Scottie Pippen
Do I need to keep my straw?
of Capri Sun guessing. Yes, you will now remove the straw. You can drink the whole thing if you want.
Definitely not.
In your hand now,
I will.
My hand?
take your time.
Where's? Oh, thank you.
In your hand now is flavor number 2. Do not peek.
Okay. Is
Do
that?
not peek.
Where's the? Oh, there's the hole.
All right. You now have your second Capri Sun.
All right, doing this
Okay, wait.
without looking.
I need so much help. Oh, I got it.
You got
This is muscle memory, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. You feel,
Only 90s kids would get it.
Typically-
Ooh,
The
this
muscle
one's
memory.
really different. This is kind of tropical.
typically you feel the groove and then you push in.
He's having a hard time getting. Okay, there he goes.
Mmm. Oh wow, I do taste a little fruity punch.
Does it take you back?
This one does. The other one.
Yeah,
not
this
so
one's
much.
good.
You're playing Pokemon Emerald on your Game Boy.
Ooh, I never played it.
Never
actually.
played that either.
Wow. Only
Was
90s
not allowed
kids
to have a
get
Game
it.
Boy. Super cool.
Like I said, not a huge fan of the '90s, but that's just me.
That's an opinion.
Is there grape in that? Like, there's some.
There
Some
are
kind of
grapes on the packaging.
Great.
Is this splash cooler?
You don't have to,
Again.
I was gonna guess Pacific.
It is Pacific Cooler. I forgot to demonstrate what flavor it was for the audience. We have Pacific Cooler. Courtney, you are 2-0 up on Petro. There's no possible way that he can come back from this. So the only milestone we are chasing is a perfect 3 for 3 for Courtney.
Well,
Kabaki.
now I have heard the incorrect answer twice.
You still could be wrong. All right, in your hand is the last remaining flavor.
Can I guess which one it is?
Pietro, you got this. You got this, Pietro.
Oh,
They
you're gonna
have
give it to
no
me?
idea right now.
I
But they
don't-
are currently drinking
I don't have my straw anymore.
this. What?
You lost it?
I don't want to put
We're
my hand
having
in
a
the,
we're
in the
having a
boiling.
Also, I'm very concerned that there's boiling water. I just realized.
It's not,
I can hear it.
It's like in a rolling boil. I mean, it's
Okay.
not
That
like,
can do some
It's
damage.
not like billowing smoke into the kitchen.
That's all I'm picturing every time I put my hand down.
I hear
Feel-
that boiling.
Feeling the groove.
I think
Feeling
that
the groove
water's
here.
boiling. I think that water's boiling.
Pietro, do you want to take a first round?
Let me see.
Can you hurry up?
Okay. I was going on the wrong side. Okay.
That's not very tubular of you.
We got. Let me see. Let me taste it
Oh, I just heard the boil meter.
It just went off.
Oh
first.
no!
Splash cooler.
Oh my goodness! people,
I was
it's
gonna say that
Splash
too.
Cooler. Woo.
Oh,
Thank you, folks.
Time to
I'm
celebrate.
taking this
Thank
off.
you.
This is this
Zoom in
was.
on what he's eating. Zoom in on what he's eating.
Ooh,
No, not. Yeah.
what's that?
Dunkaroos.
Do you like them?
I have a pack a day.
Wow.
So what are y'all doing later?
This?
We'll probably be hanging out. Yeah, on our own.
Cool.
What are you doing?
It's funny you should ask.
Oh.
I'm gonna skate home with my CD player perfectly in the palm of my hand, so it doesn't scratch my Lauryn Hill CD, and then I'm gonna watch reruns of Cat Dog all night.
Cat Dog. That's a classic.
Thank you. Only 90s kids. do
Pietro,
that.
when were you born?
1997.
Okay, I was gonna see if he was on the cusp of not '90s kid.
Well, we have our boilometer finished, which means
we need to pour some pasta in there.
yes, we need to pour some.
So I have a theme song for you to exit on.
Wow.
Oh, it's broken. Only 90s kids would know how to fix it. I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Maybe it worked back in the 90s, but
Right.
Have fun,
we're
90s
past
kid.
Peace out, C-Trop.
that. Yeah. yeah.
Okay, well we gotta keep moving. So would you like to pour these in while
Yes.
I rate our boil time?
Oh yes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna give that boil time. I was blind, and honestly, I think time was a vortex. So I'm gonna give that a 6 because I have no idea what happened.
We got our gold here, folks. Here's our gold. Not as good as
That
last
gold
week's
packaging.
packaging, but I will say it is still gold nonetheless.
Yeah. Wow, really putting up a fight there.
Tell you what. Only certain companies get that right.
There we go. JP, would you mind throwing up that al dente meter?
Let's do it.
Give that a quick stir. Excuse me. Wow, these are curly. They're very fun. I don't know if we could. I have no screen to. There it is. They're really fun. They're nice and curly.
Those are curly.
Anyway, now we're gonna move on to I think the coolest part of this today's show. Pietro, would you like to introduce?
Oh.
He needs this.
Yes. We
Oh,
Yo, what's up again? Sorry, I forgot to give you the next bit.
thank you. All right, folks. We have a very special occasion here where we bring on an actual magician. His name is Giancarlo, and he will be doing a game that we call Magic.
wow!
Wow. Magic.
Giancarlo's gonna take my pop star mic. There you go, and then
All right, let's see here.
and that's yours.
What is on here? This is on here, right?
Yeah.
We're setting up the stage.
Pull that microphone up.
Yeah, it's not.
Does it wrap around the ear? Why is it?
Oh, they're now putting the mic on him.
There we go.
That's what you're hearing.
Cool.
Maybe I should turn that down.
Okay, you got that. Awesome. Do I stand here?
Hey. Thanks, guys. I'm super excited to be here.
can really say completely honestly that I have never in my life been on stage with a boiling pot of water before performing. So this is definitely a first for me and for one of you actually. Can we get somebody that's watching to participate? Is there anybody watching who wants to be part of a really fantastic trick? You don't have to basically do anything except have some kind of imagination. That'll make sense in a second. JP, can we bring someone up here?
Let's see. Anyone in the audience?
Just say hey, just like make a comment, tell us if you want to participate, and we'll just pick someone.
Hey, who wants to participate?
Go ahead and just type it in there. Just be like, hey, I want to participate. I've got an imagination. That's all we need. That's all we need is that.
Let's see. There's about a 15-second delay. So
Fantastic. So I'll just talk for the 15-second delay until we get somebody to comment in there. That's perfectly cool.
yeah, music in the background for you.
Background music. Yes, I love it. Is it like elevator music or like? Ooh. Heck yeah, I like this. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got?
Madison Lee Wynn wants to be on the show.
You said Madison?
Madison Wynn.
From
Madison.
Sacramento, California.
Wonderful.
Sacramento, California.
Madison, it's great to be here with you. Madison, I have a deck of cards here, and you probably don't because no one told you to bring a deck of cards to this, but that's fine. All I need you to do is just imagine you have a deck of cards. Just imagine you have a deck of cards, and I want you to imagine turning one card upside down in the deck. Now, most people immediately think of like the Ace of Hearts or the Queen of Spades. That is usually like the cards that people go to right off the bat. So I just want you to know, now you can pick those cards. You can pick the Ace of Spades or you can pick the Queen of Hearts. That's fine. But I don't want you to think later like, oh, everybody just has that card. So I'm telling you right now, it's totally up to you. But maybe I'm trying to say this to get you to not pick those cards. So it's totally up to you. You just tell me what card you want to turn upside down in this deck. And before you type that in the comments, I want to be very clear that this deck of cards is in the box in full view this entire time. And that's just going right there. So Madison, type in the comments, what card did you imagine turning upside down in your deck of cards at home? And I'm holding this deck here the entire time that you're typing that you're letting us know. This deck of cards will not leave the frame. But I want to see if we were able to connect between your deck of cards that's imaginary and my deck of cards, which is real. So JP, can you let me know as soon as we have a response?
We got seven of clubs.
We have a 7 of clubs?
7 of clubs.
A 7 of clubs. Interesting. That's actually really interesting. Let's watch this. If I were to open the deck of cards and pull out the deck, and we go through every single card, you'll notice that there's one card that happens to be upside down. One card that happens to be upside down in the entire deck, and that card is Madison. The 7 of Stern. Now, let's do one more thing here. This is actually something that I find really interesting because that's a card trick, and we're used to watching card tricks. But I want to show you something, a kind of magic you may not have seen before, which actually originated. It was created in China. And so I have some little souvenir coins here in a ribbon. I'm actually going to turn to this camera, JP, so you know.
Got it.
I'm going to do this right over here. Make sure you guys can see me. All right. So I have a ribbon here and some Chinese souvenir coins. They have a hole in them just like this. And what we'll do is we're going to actually thread them onto the ribbon so you can see that. And we're going to put that right through there, just like that, so that the coins just kind of hang on there loosely. I'm going to separate them a little bit so you can see the distance between the coins. You can see how they're all kind of threaded on there. Now watch. Coins are hanging right at the center. Make sure the ends are even, because in a moment, here's what's going to happen. We're going to take some of the coins by the ends, or sorry, the ribbon by the ends, and one of the coins just slides off the center. Which of course that leaves us with 2 coins right there in the middle. Here's what we're going to do. We will take the 2 coins, hold them so that they just kind of hang there in full view. Ends are here. Watch. Just like that. One more coin. Right off the center. Now, if you are wondering how this is done, how this happens, I'll actually let you see it visually how that happens. This ribbon threaded right through the coin just like that. Watch. Going right off there. And essentially, that is called the Chinese Charming Challenge. So, one more thing. Oh, I'm gonna start. Sorry, sweet.
Don't mind me.
No, you're good. You're good. A lot of people, when they see magic for the first time, they think the magician is using trick props. They think that a magician, for example, one time I did a magic trick where I was doing something with a deck of cards, and someone said, "Oh, you're probably one of those magicians that uses marked cards." And that's not true. I do not use marked cards because it's really easy to tell when you're using a marked deck. I'll show you. Now, there's a couple of ways to use marked cards. There's cards that have what the name of the card is printed on the back of the actual card. But it's really hard to find those. So there's actually a way you can mark cards yourself right in the moment. And I'll show you exactly how that works. We're going to turn this, tilt this down a little bit more. Make sure you guys can see this. So essentially, I'll just demo this for you with the 4 aces. So we have the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of hearts. Zoom in here a little bit. Tilt the camera down. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's it. There we go. All right. So we have the ace of spades, the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, and the ace of diamonds. Now here's how this is going to work. I'm going to show you how cards are marked in the moment. I want to make sure I'm in frame here.
Oh, no.
Normally, if it was printed, it would be marked about right here or right here. But in this case, if, for instance, if this was a woman who was trying to mark the card, she might reach into her purse, grab some lipstick, and just rub it on a little piece of the card. Now, because the backs of the cards are red, you can't tell. But it's potentially, I don't know if you can actually see, oh, we got some light here, that one of the cards is just a little bit pinker than the other ones.
You can see it in the shot.
Can you see it in the shot? One of the cards is just a little bit pinker than the other ones?
Yep.
That's actually kind of interesting. You can see that the shade is different, and if you can, if you don't know that that's there, you won't be able to tell. But if you do know what to look for, you'll be able to see. So, but what if you don't have carry lipstick with you? What if it's a guy doing this? I would say in that case, what they would normally do is they would take a little bit of saliva, rub it on their jeans, and get a little bit of that blue tint. And what will happen at that moment is you'll notice that one of the cards actually has a bit of a blue tint to it. I don't know if you can tell. You can. It's a little bit. It's really subtle, but I don't know if you can tell that one of the cards is just tinted just a little bit more than the other one. Now, essentially, if you take that blue tinted card and want to do something else with it, say you don't have blue jeans or you don't have lipstick, what do? Well, it's easy. What you can do is you can take your nail and nick the corner of a card. It just makes a little bit of an indent in the card. So I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be really subtle, but you'll notice that one of the cards actually has a little bit of an indent in it. It's really, really subtle, but I don't know if you can tell that it's just a little bit nicked right there. That's that. Now, if you are going to do this, you want to have at least one card that's not marked, and you'll know what it is because you'll know that it's the one that's not marked. So, for instance, in this case, we have the ace of spades. The ace of spades is the card that's not marked. And the reason you want that is if somebody wants to see the cards, you can't really hand out all the cards to them because you'll notice that, if you have all the aces, you'll notice that the ace of clubs has the nail nick, and the ace of hearts has the blue tinted back, and the ace of diamonds has the little pinkish tint to it. So you want to have a card that's definitely not marked, and you know that the ace of spades is definitely not marked. In fact, it even tells you that it's definitely not marked. And that is just a little bit of what I do. So my name is Giancarlo Bernini. Thank you guys for having me.
What a guy. What a show that was. Whoa. Oh, we're still wearing our masks. Wow. Let's get a nice mix in there. Oh, man.
would
We're
dump
probably
that.
about there. What a show, guys. Come Come on. Let us know in the
Wow.
comments how amazing that was.
We gotta dump that.
It's hard for me to.
I
Yeah.
think that's past al dente.
I think it's so too.
No, it's all done thing.
That's definitely past al dente.
If the al dente meter went, that's okay. It was worth it.
That was worth it.
Sound.
Yeah. Did y'all hear that sound?
Wow.
That was what I call magic.
That was magic. Wow, this is a big deal for our show.
That is a big deal for our show. I think we're gonna get our big
And
break from that.
He,
Yeah.
I think he disappeared. I don't know where he went. Just kidding. He's just off camera. All right. Well, that was loud. That is some soft pasta right there.
Hey.
It's gonna be delicious. What do we gotta add, Pietro?
What do we have to add? Let me pull out the boxes. out of the
It might
garbage.
already be measured out,
That's what
possibly.
we do. Oh, maybe. All right. So we drain the pasta, then we add our butter, milk, and cheese sauce mix.
Great.
So you got the milk. Look at that. It's like already measured out.
That probably is 6 tablespoons too. That's incredible.
And is this enough of our butter?
That might exactly be the amount of butter we need.
Wow.
Who could have thought?
Got Rachel Ray over here.
Those pre-measured ingredients.
I'm just toss the whole thing in there.
Yeah, toss that in there. Dump it right in there.
Sometimes you cut it
just
up, but hey,
Yeah,
no
sometimes
worries.
you just slice her up in there. Okay, well, would you like to mix that all? Tear these
Yes,
open?
I'll do this.
What was your favorite magic trick? I think my favorite one was when that first card changed to blue. I was really shook.
The 7 of clubs was transferred through the internet.
What was that, JP? What was that, JP?
I was talking to my friends.
Oh, our producer was sharing comment. Oh. Well, how's it looking? Can we
I
add
say
this
we
cheese?
throw that in there.
Well, this has really been an exceptional time. Ooh, wow, it's very chunky.
It is chunky, actually.
It's some chunky orange cheese. Pietro, what comes next in this as we mix our macaroni?
You know what's next, and most people who have been watching the show know what's next. If you don't, that's okay. We're gonna explain it right now. It is gonna be. It is going to be our. Yes, we're gonna measure the sound of the mac and cheese. So what that means is we're gonna bring a mic nice and
Mice.
close into the mac and cheese.
It's ratatouille.
Wait, do you guys want to just try doing the boom?
No.
So we're gonna use this microphone right here. We're gonna project the sound to you folks at home, and you're going to give us your score from 1 to 10. How nice is the sound? 1 being the low, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. So right now we're going to quiet down. We're going to listen for the mac and cheese, and you all, like I said, in the comments, write down your score of the sound. It's way too overcooked. I don't know if you've noticed. Squishy, that's the right word, yeah.
Comment below your ratings.
You got 2 so far.
This mac and cheese sing if it was a pop star. Definitely.
Lauren Hill found.
Britney Spears. Like. Toxic, yes. That was what I was thinking of. Right on the tip of my tongue.
All right. Have we?
All right, folks. We usually do this for however long my arm gets tired, and it is tired. So, thank you for your votes.
Our resident math teacher is tabulating those with long division as we speak. I don't know if you heard mine and Pietro's commentary, but if this mac and cheese was a pop star, she would be Britney Spears singing "Toxic." Zach, are we ready?
Oh, wait, show it up to the camera.
What is it? What is it?
6.8.
6.8.
A 6.8.
Wow.
That's a pretty good rating, folks.
Wow.
And it's the best because it's straight from you. We really appreciate you watching. I really hope that we have something to top Giancarlo next time because that was absurd.
That was, I don't know if we will for at least a long time. That was incredible.
And we're
Incredible
welcoming
experience.
Zach back real quick.
Hi, everyone. I'm Zach. On a serious note, we would like to send our prayers,
Sorry, I started playing silly music.
Oh, jeez. We'd like to send our prayers and condolences and just celebrate the life of former Florida State basketball player Michael Ojo. He passed away from a heart attack. He was a fan favorite. Was super kind to me every time I interacted with him, was kind to everyone, and our hearts are really hurting to hear about his loss. So thank you, Michael, for all the gifts that you gave the world.
And thanks to all of you for being part of our show. And we hope you have a lovely week. Hug your friends and family. Give them a lot of love.
Charlie, you want to wave goodbye?
And we have a surprise.
What?
We do have a surprise. That's right. It is something in
Oh,
the
no.
oven. Because I remember you mentioned earlier in the show that you like something. Bring it out really quick.
Sorry, I have to cut it again.
It is dinosaur.
I did it the last time. This is the last time we're filming.
Okay, we got
Okay.
dinosaur chicken nuggets.
That was a
folks.
fake out every other time, but really, this could not be a better one.
Dinosaur
Wow.
chicken.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining. Join us next